All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessed salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scripture through faith in Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. I just want to do in transit, just meditate on some things in the spirit. Been listening to a lot of videos concerning prophecies. A lot of videos from the brothers, concerning mindset, and how we should be, in the midst, of all these prophecies happening, man. Because within this ministry, when you go to St. John 17 and 13, all right, and it says, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking, and this is a very heavy prayer. That Yahweh Shai prayed to the Father on behalf of the elect, beginning with, the teachers that he sent forth, all right, those first fruit, representing them first fruit. Then you have those that will believe, all right, on Yahweh Shai through those men, you see? So Yahweh Shai put a prayer, over the elect, the entire elect, beginning, with those men teaching and preaching, because he knew, what we would be going through in these times. All right, so when you read St. John 17 and 13, it says, and now I come to thee, and these things I speak in the world, all right, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. Yeah, and, going into mindset, our joy has to come from what Yahweh Shai is doing with us, as an individual, what we're growing into, and also what he's doing in the earth. He's bringing forth, all right, the overthrow of the wicked. You see, these prophecies, all right, is leading up to the overthrow of the wicked, and everything is happening exactly according to the word. So our joy has to come from, what Yahweh Shai is doing in the earth, man. This has to be our joy. Being around the elect brethren, all right, being around the believers, man, doing these live shows, man, this should be our joy. Being around, like-minded, believers, man. You see, because everything outside this is death, man. Everything outside this is death, no gray areas, man. We deal with the world. Like when you read verse 14, it says, I had given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. So we are not of this society, man. All right, as we mature within this faith, man, we should, completely, all right, have an opposite way of thinking of this society, man. Like you have people, checking, keeping up, what DMX got going on, and, keeping up with, this and that, things that don't matter. Like the things that these people, all right, really look into, what intrigue these people, like sports, everything played out. Because it was a time where, I was a big Saints fan in the world, and when the Saints would lose, I would feel some type of way, because I was really attached to that shit, man. When they win, I feel some type of way. But see, as we mature in this faith, man, all right, our desires completely change, our way of thinking, because we not of this world. See, the things that this society love, for the most part, we hate, man. All right, and the things that they hate, we love, man. Cause hey, this earth hates righteous judgment. It hates for any man of the tribes, especially so-called black man, to have any type of backbone. But the scripture tell us, remember ourselves to be men. You see, we're not of this society, man. The way this society think, the way they move, all right, especially nigga culture, man. If you don't hate nigga culture, you off, man. If you don't despise nigga culture, man, all right, we all have our ways. We was born up, in different ways. You're going to have a particular mannerism. And, we talking about mindset, man. A nigga should be the most irksome thing on earth, man. There's no way you can just, vibe tough with nigga. You got some Jake in the world that's cool, man. But that nigga energy, man, you should despise that, man. The energy of a nigga woman, those things, you know, you go despise these things because we are not of this society. We different. But see, the Lord is prepping us because we finna be outcast for what we believe. You see? This man, you know, Biden, all right, he's pushing the agenda to have, you know, everyone vaccinated by the summer, man. You know? Talking about the vaccine passport. All these things are coming, man. So what type of mindset should we have, man? You know, Jake wants to be YouTube celebrities. They getting hyped up, you know, off the YouTube clout and praise of people, you know. Because there's a lot of people on these comment boards, man, you know, especially of those of these big congregation, you know, all these views, you know, and the doctrine ain't right, but you getting all these praise. A lot of them people ain't right, man. You know, just hyping Jake up, you know. Got Jake, you know, thinking that he, you know, something great, you know. But no, man, that ain't what we here for. That ain't the mindset that we should have, man. We're a complete opposite of this society. We're already outcasts, man, you know. So when the time come, we're really outcasts, it's all good. Then Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna come through, man. Yahweh Shai, hey, we gotta be put in a situation so the Lord can prove that he is, man. So the Most High can prove that he is. All right? So Yahweh Shai can show, you know, that he wasn't lying when he said, look, don't worry about, you know, your food or your raiment. You know? I know what you need. You see? So what type of mindset should we be developing, man, in the midst of prophecy, man? In the midst of prophecy. Now, when you read on in verse 15, it says, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world. Yeah, so we got to deal with it. You know, we complain, of course, man. We hate being here every day, man. You know, every day that we wake up here, it's a bitterness, man. You know, in this system in itself, it's a bitterness, man. You see, but remember what he said, that his joy be fulfilled in us, man. Because we can see the kingdom now. You know, we can see, all right, how it's going to be, man. The Lord has given us an inkling, you know, to keep us going, man. You know, brothers coming up on a level, you know, even the sisters getting their order, man. You can see, all right, what Yahweh Shema Shai is doing in the earth, man. You can see he's preparing the people for a righteous world to come, man. There's no way he's doing this for nothing, man. You know, there's no way he had us rehearsing the righteous acts for nothing, man. You know? No, man, Most High finna make a statement in the earth, man. All right? Through his son, Yahweh Shai. And see, in the meantime, we within this world, so we got a deal. You know? We got a deal. It says, I had given them thy word, and the world have hated them. It's like verse 15. It says, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. You see, we're going to be kept. All right, the hour of temptation, we're going to be kept, because it's going to be chaotic during that time. You know, because Esau Edom is going to use the chaos, you know, and the desperation for people to get back to normalcy. You know, he's going to use their leverage for this jab, you know, in the MOB. You see, and if you infatuated with wandering after the beast, you gone, man. You know, you're going to get reeled in, you know, by the devices of the serpent. You know, so we can't love this place. We can't love this society. You know, what's to look forward to here? All right, and I'm gonna say this. All right, it's a lot of dark energy, you know, in the earth, man. When you leave outside the house, you know, when you out, you know, living based off the lust, you know, making lustful decisions, man. It's dark out there. You know, it's another lesson in itself. It's dark out there, man. And them enchantments getting stronger and stronger, man. So this ain't the time, all right, to be playing hopscotch between the world and the ministry, man. Now, we all fall, you know, we get simple sometime, man. But, you know, having a whole alternative lifestyle, you know, this not the time, you know, there's some dark forces out there, man. You see, that's gonna drag your ass in, you know, and you're gonna be locked in. You see? We all susceptible to that, man. So we all gotta, you know, take heed to ourselves and, you know, what are we about, man? Cause see, that's what it's finna be about. You know? Cause you can fool men some of the time, but you can never fool the spirit, man. you know? And there's gonna come a time where Yahweh Bashim Al Shah is gonna see what we're made of, man. You know? So it's about how we react to things now. You know, our mindset towards things now. You know, because we're rehearsing for Jacob's trouble, man. Our life, all right, the trials we go through is a rehearsal for Jacob's trouble, man. You know, so when it hit, we already, all right, have a faithful reaction, man. You see, not corner, not panicking, not, you know, and I say we all still battle with that. We in the flesh, man. We're going to go through that, man. I'm saying you wicked, you know, if you know, have you look down, you know, you a doubt, you know, things like that. But we got to consider, man, that he is, man. And we got to be confident, you know, and he is. You see? He ain't set us up for failure, man. We got to be, you know, fully locked in, fully confident, man. When we speak something, we know it's going to happen because why? You know, we're doing what he told us to do, you know? You see, when we do all, you know, when we put forth, effort, when we put forth that extra effort, you know, try to be on point, try to be, you know, productive in the spirit, when we, you know, really put forth that effort, you know, then it's a more common, it's, you know, we have more confidence that the Lord gonna do his part, man, you know? So we're locked in doing our part, you know, we should be more confident, you know, that the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, gonna do his part, man. Because we did, you know, what he said. We held up our end of the bargain, man. You know? And his end of the bargain is protection, man. That help from on high. Him fighting for us, man. You know? So that's why, you know, when you walk in the spirit, it gives you more confidence, man. You know, when you're abounding, all right, in the work of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, when you know, when we're maximizing our talent, that gives us that confidence, man. You know, to know that the Lord gonna carry out his part, man. You know? And it says, verse 16, it says, they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Yeah, man. So Yahweh, if we're being conformed to Yahweh Shai, all right, we're being changed to something completely different, all right, from this current setup, man. You know, the way we judge things, the way we view things, the perspective we got. You see, we're looking we looking at life, we look at prophecy through the eyes of Yahweh Shai. You know, that's why we move how we move. You know, you got other men, you know, they don't have the Yahweh Shai lenses on, man. All right, then you see the decision making. You know, why? Why did he make that decision? Because he's not looking at it, all right, through the mindset, through the perspective of Yahweh Shai. You know, so a lot of Israelites, they got fringes, you know, to still have a worldly, you know, mindset. You know, they still have a mindset to forward themselves, man. You know, who done got caught up with being, all right, YouTube celebrities, man. You know, and it's a demon, man. Hey, the flesh, tell you about the flesh, man. The flesh don't give a fuck. You know, I gotta say it like that. You know, the flesh don't know no precepts. The flesh don't care nothing about the 144 and the sheep, and the flesh don't give a damn. All right? The flesh and the spirit, when the scriptures say they warring, it's an intense war. All right? It ain't no, you know, they just chilling, you know, and they got different opinions. No, it's an actual war, man. You see, it's an intense war, man. The flesh don't give a damn about what the spirit got going on, and the spirit don't give a damn about what the flesh got going on, man. Now within that, you find a balance, you know. You know, you find a balance, but see, it should be spiritual based, not a carnal based, man. You see, when you go to Romans. You know, just rolling in the spirit. When you go to Romans, all right, 8. All right. Verse 5. It says Romans 8 and 5, it says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. Yeah, because if you're after the flesh, all right, that's what's going to govern, you know, your life. All right, if you have a flesh-based mentality, that's what's going to govern your life. That's why Jake is getting the jab. You see? Why? Because they want to get back to those carnal things. They want to get back to those fleshly things, man. See the spirit. See how I say the spirit and the flesh. It's a war. All right, because the spirit. All right, say it like this again. The spirit don't give a fuck. All right, about no basketball game, man. You know, going back on no cruise, man. The spirit don't give a damn about that. You know, the flesh do. The spirit is worried about what? The righteous kingdom to come. You see? The spirit is about fulfilling, you know, the will of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. You know? It said verse 5, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. You see, the things of the spirit. You see? When you have a spiritual mindset, your outcome is spiritual growth. You know, you start caring less and less about this place, man. The people, things don't bother you like that when you move in the spirit, man. You know, cause that flesh has a mortal mindset. That flesh, you know, has a very mortal mindset. You get to worry about things that really don't matter, man. You know, but I'm gonna get this. All right, because remember, man, this is the suffering before the glory. You know, we got to go through it. You see? But when you go to, all right, this is Matthew 26:41. It says, watch and pray. And that's another thing, man. We got to watch, man. There's so much going on. You know, we can do a news and prophecy every day, man. You know, with 2 or 3 articles, man. If you watch for 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day and just read articles and watch, different clips, like I say, my main go-to now has been that Brighteon, that Bright, BRIGHTEON, all right, .com. That's been my go-to, man. They bring out some heavy info, man. That's why I'm over here now, GMS Give and Go. You see? They bringing out some info, man. But it is what it is, man. That's another thing, like when these channels get canceled, hey, it's a test of integrity, man. Especially brother got a pretty, decent following. They get a few views, a few people chime in, you see? And then you get chopped down, back to the basic, man. It's a test of integrity, man, because are we doing lessons, for the sake of being seen? And that's something we got to be realistic with, man, because the flesh, all right, gonna get proud. The flesh gonna get puffed up, man, but are we doing these things to be seen? Are we teaching, just to get, some comments, These are real questions, man. So a lot of times the Most High will bring you back, to the bottom, man, to test your integrity, man. See if you still, all right, sincere about the doctrine, man. So, whether 2 or 3 people here, 2 or 300 or 2 or 3,000, man, at the end of the day, the word got to go forth, man. The angels watching, man, and you still get that same, fulfillment, when you finish a lesson. No matter, how many people see it, man, when you're sincere about it, man. And these are things, this when the scripture says examine yourself, you have to really scrutinize yourself, man. You got to really scrutinize yourself, not just, I ain't ate pork, in 6 years, I'm good. No, man, you got to really scrutinize your mindset, man, because we past that now, man, those simple things of the law. Hey, we elevating to something else. Remember, we're, all right, becoming something great, man. Remember that we're becoming something great, So our standards go up, as we evolve within this ministry, man. All right. So it says, watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak as shit. That's why scripture say, go not in the way where thou fall, man, because there's particular things. That's why Yahweh say you gotta cut some things off, man. It's something I'm like, I can't even play around with it, man. This weak ass flesh, I'll be through. This'll devour me, man. And you gotta be honest with yourself, man. We gotta be honest with ourselves, man. Apostle Gabar goes into all the time. Be honest with yourself, man. That's where growth comes from. Taking correction and being honest with yourself, man. But if you trying to, bodyguard your ego, you want to keep this certain, perception, for the masses because you got a big following. So now you got, you can't be wrong, you can't be checked. You don't hyper, you don't hype yourself up so much that, it's a blow to your ego to be wrong. You can't grow. You see? You'll just be a nigga with fringes, man. The Most High not dealing, all right, with niggas with fringes that know a little information, man. You see? So, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing, man. So we, have to lean, all right, into the spirit, man. Lean into the spirit, man. Be spiritual, man. We got our own world. It's so much to being an Israelite, it's so much, being an Israelite man and woman, it's so much, to it, that we can be occupied in this all the time, man. I love the way of our ancient forefathers, man, the way they carried themselves, man. I admire, those ancient women, the mindset they had, towards the nation, man. So, hey, at the end of the day, we here, we gonna fight, we gonna continue to get better, man, But, hey, what type of mindset should we have within the midst of prophecy, man? Because it's going down, Hey, Esau moving, the Howard Shah moving too, man. And let's see how it play out, So, till next time, Shalom.